Happy Star Wars Day and May the 4th be with you. Today I wanted to do a quick rundown of the brand new, recently revealed LEGO sets that I think got revealed just like a day or so ago. And I'm like, hey, why not do a quick video just going over it, my thoughts, that kind of thing. And yeah, first off here, I have it sorted from my least favorite to my favorite. And first off, we have the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech, which by far the best mech that they've done, solely for the fact that it's not just like a generic type of mech. It actually has some personality to it, you know? It's got the X-Wing part of it. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, it kind of gives me like Transformers type of vibes. You know, like how the Transformers has like the vehicle form and then, you know, the actual robot form. I feel like this is kind of like the robot form of the X-Wing, which, you know, Luke is able to go in. And I think that it just looks really cool, especially with the wings. And I think the wings really make it shine here. And you get a cool little Luke figure. Here's just the pictures going through it. You know, it's still a mech. It costs $16. If you can get it for like $8 or less, I'd say probably worth it. But yeah, that's the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech. Next up, we have everyone's most hated and most favorite one, Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter. Yes, this is the exact same Captain Rex, from my knowledge, as the one in the UCS Vendor, which was supposed to be exclusive. Apparently, I guess it says it in the instructions that they're both exclusive minifigures. This Captain Rex, along with the what's his name, Admiral Yularen. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. Beautiful Captain Rex. I know people aren't the biggest fan of this one because it doesn't come with a waist cape, which, yeah, that stinks. And, you know, people don't like the helmet holes. I still am a fan of it. I think it looks very, very cool. I could care less really about the Microfighter. I think it kind of looks just I'm not the biggest fan of it. I didn't realize this was $13. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be buying this one for sure, just because I'm probably not going to be getting the Venator, even though that is a really cool one. This figure is too good to pass up. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like the first clone in this style to really have like arm printing, along with, you know, the comma. I think that's what it's called, the shoulder comma. And overall, I think it is a really cool figure, so I'm glad to be able to get this for really cheap. You know, if you could get it on sale, of course, go get it on sale. It's a shame that it's like not apparently any different at all, but hey, I'm not really complaining that much, because that means I get this really awesome looking Captain Rex to add to my collection. And it's going to be really great to go with Commander Cody and what's his name, Commander Fox as well, who I am going to be getting in the Coruscant Guard gunship, which I got for the May the 4th. I ended up switching it up a little bit because they sold out of the Ghost and it took too long. So I'm like, okay, the gunship and Grogu's Escape, or whatever that one's called, both of those, great. And so I'm getting that. And it sucks that it has a back order of like until September. Hopefully it comes sooner. But yeah, I really wanted to collect all the different commanders and captains and just put them all together. I think it's going to look really cool. And then throwing the Trade Federation troop carrier in there is also going to be like really awesome, just to have that as like a part of the droid army now. So really happy with this. And I think it's going to make an absolutely amazing addition to, you know, my clone army, my mini clone army. It's not very big. It's a nice size though, I won't lie. Next up here we have the Advent Calendar, which I won't lie is pretty cool. And I'm gonna just come out and say it, by far the best Advent Calendar ever, for one reason. Okay, first off, let's look at the figures here. We have Luke and Leia in Christmas sweaters, which awesome. We have Ahsoka, same one from the Ahsoka sets. Really cool figure. I don't have it yet, so that's gonna be cool to get. We have the 501st Trooper. Can't complain about that. And then we have the, I don't remember the name exactly, but the new like royal type of guard. And instead of just a regular boring old battle droid, we get a super battle droid. So figure selection is actually pretty good. Unfortunately, there's not like, well, a Gonk droid, which, you know, I've come to love over the years from the previous ones, you know, like the reindeer Gonk and the Santa Gonk and stuff like that. So that's one downside, I guess. I mean, you actually just get like full figures instead of just like a buildable one. But the other thing that's kind of a downside, there's no like really like specialty figure outside of like the Christmas sweaters figures. Like for, I believe last year it had the Snow Ewok, which was just really cool, and they don't have anything like that in here. But I think overall the figure selection is just pretty pretty good, I will say. I am a fan of the 501st, the Praetorian Guard, it might be called, and the Super Battle Droid. Those are awesome to have as just like extra characters that are just already in other sets. Ahsoka's also cool. Kind of a shame that that's the only one that's like a named character that you're getting a repeat of. And then, you know, you get Luke and Leia and their sweaters, which also really cool. Collecting all the sweaters, all the Christmas sweater characters for sure. And then, of course, the reason this is the absolutely best set here is because of right above the Super Battle Droid here, a mini kit build, the official mini kit build. It finally exists. If you've played Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, or, you know, Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, you will know the mini kit. It is the best. It brings a tear to my eye. I love to see it. If you know, you know. Okay, the mini kits, absolutely so nostalgic. And honestly, the builds in this set actually look really nice. Like this Luke's Landspeeder, surprisingly good. The X-Wing and this TIE Fighter here, they're like throwbacks to like the original ones that they did like back when they first did them. Looking cool here. Got a Ghost and the Millennium Falcon, the Crimson Firehawk, which is the 4+ set, which I actually have just right here, which pretty funny. I did a video on that as well. And we also have, I believe that's like Palpatine Shuttle, the Razor Crest, Jabba's Sail Barge, you know, hinting at the new one coming out later this year, or rumored to come out. And then we have, I believe, the Mandalorian Starfighter, a Y-Wing, a U-Wing, the Ahsoka's Shuttle, the Venator, AT-AT, Yoda Starfighter, and Vader's Castle. So there's actually really cool builds, but the best one by far is the official, for the first time in 25 years, we have the mini kit. Can't complain there. Now we're getting to the really cool sets. Here we have the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. This looks absolutely amazing. We have brand new molded helmets for these like super commandos, I believe they're called, and we also have like this new I believe this piece was in the Avengers Tower or like in superhero sets, which is really cool to make it seem like they're flying around. We have cool jetpacks on these ones, and 4 really good looking like quality minifigures here, which this feels like, this set feels like a different theme. This doesn't feel like Star Wars because it's actually like, it seems like they're going out of their way to make this like extra good. Like this is just a battle pack, and it comes with brand new molded, you know, helmets, new designs for like new characters here, and we get probably my absolute favorite battle pack build, period. I mean, I think the vehicles are fine, but I am a sucker for the landscape builds. That's one of the reasons why I love the Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader Lego set that people hated on so much, because it's a really cool like landscape build, and I'm just a big fan of landscape builds, because then you can just do a whole bunch like cooler like scenes with it. And this is just such a cool set, and this is actually going to come back in, you know, just a second here. But if I just like go through the pictures, that's the box, only $20, not very many pieces, only 109, but 4, I believe the Mandos are also new, 4, I believe, brand new minifigures, at least just like these 2 new ones, really cool. And then a really nice looking side build, I'd say at least, and you know, can't complain about that. I think it looks honestly really cool. Probably one of the coolest looking battle packs I've seen. And last but not least, the one everyone's been waiting for, Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle. This is awesome. First off, the build looks so nice. It fits. It's perfect. I love how it looks. I love like the smooth finish, and just it's like a diorama set without the border, and I'm all here for it. And we have some amazing looking minifigures. We have Paz Vizsla, basically the exact same as the Armorer's Forge Lego set one. I believe I heard that his helmet has like slightly updated like printing on like the side of his helmet. But then we also have Moff Gideon in his really cool looking like Mandalorian type of armor, or like just armor in general, and really cool looking brand new helmet. And in addition to that, we also have these Praetorian guards, I believe that's how you say it, I'm not 100% sure, like these royal looking guards, which are, one of them is in the advent calendar. This is really cool. For this one Lego set, the Star Wars Day, we're getting 2 new molds in one set, plus another mold in the previous set. It's insane, like the amount of like effort it seems that they're putting in to these Star Wars sets during this wave. This does not feel like Star Wars, it feels like Marvel or something like that. Like I've talked about in previous videos, it seems like Lego Star Wars just doesn't need to have that extra oomph to it. It doesn't have to be extra, you know, extra good. It doesn't have to be anything extra special because they know people are gonna buy it anyway. But it feels like they're really starting to put like extra effort into it to make it just that much better, which gets me even more excited for sets coming out later this year, like the one that's gonna have like Captain Enoch with like, oh, I think that's gonna be, I hope that's really cool. Now I'm seeing that they're actually doing like new molds and stuff like that instead of just like reusing same molds, and it's like, it doesn't really look that, it could look a lot better type of thing. But this, I think it just looks so cool. You can see here going through the pictures, you also get Moff Gideon with a hairpiece, and it has his face, which that's awesome. Paz Vizsla has an awesome weapon here. These like Praetorian guards or whatever they're called look really nice, and you know, there's a nice little functionality where you can lift the door up and keep it up, and then you can also like press the lever there and it brings it down. And you know, got stud shooters, and here's all of the figures. Amazing. The only downside is Moff Gideon doesn't come with a cape, and that's the first thing I noticed when I saw this, because I'm like, I swear I remember seeing Moff Gideon in that scene with a cape. So it's a shame that it doesn't come with it here. But I have the Imperial Light Cruiser set, which is one of my favorite set builds that I've done like ever, like one of the coolest sets in my opinion, at least in recent times. And I have Moff Gideon with the cape, so I might be able to just like throw that in there a little bit and update this figure once I get this set. But my goodness, these are like, this is like shockingly good. Every figure here has, let's see, 3 of these figures are completely new. That's crazy, like brand new molds and stuff for like the helmets, and they didn't skimp out on like leg printing either. All of them have leg printing. Sure, there's no like side arm printing, which would make it like even better, but the leg printing is crazy, because I don't even think Moff Gideon in the Imperial Light Cruiser set got any leg printing. I think it's just black legs, so actually like fully like decking out these characters, they could have so easily just done like black legs and then red and red, but they're going like the extra mile, it seems like, for these figures to just make the set that much better. And it's like, it seems like if they're actually putting in like more effort for Star Wars, which I feel like I haven't seen that much lately. And just this set is so cool looking. And what's even better is with this set, you're able to combine it. Like there's little clips. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, right here. You can see there's a clip right here. You're able to connect the battle pack to this, and you can do it on both sides. So you're able to make like a big, like, just imagine all the different battle packs. Like say you get like 4 battle packs, or just say you get like a minimum of just 2. You could do like 1 on each side and like build like a whole like cool like mock with it. And it's just not showing the pictures here, but I believe that it's in the instructions of it, because I've seen the picture before, and my goodness, it looks awesome. $40, I really don't think that's that bad at all. It has 289 pieces, so not like a ton of pieces, but I think like just looking at the pictures here, I think it looks really cool. Of course, I'm not gonna buy it full price because Lego always goes on sale. But my goodness, I am absolutely loving this new wave. All of these, I believe, are coming out, yeah, June 1st, except for the Advent calendar, which is like coming out September or August. So I am super excited for this. I cannot wait to get my hands on these eventually, and you know, they look really cool. I am genuinely shocked and impressed by the effort that has gone into these sets compared to like other sets that Lego Star Wars has done. It feels like they're really like stepping up their game, and I'm all here for it. But I'd love to hear what you think about these sets down below in the comments. And while you're down there, you know, be sure to subscribe right now so you don't miss out on future, currently daily videos. And yeah, thank you so much again for watching. May the 4th be with you, and I'll see you in the next one.